Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew, your favorite IT guy, and welcome to the MinMax set. I wanted to take this time to explain to you on how the tech and everything works behind the scenes and captures the magical moments. They're being very loud in the other room, but we're going to continue on anyways. We're going to start here at our main hub, our Octocam, as it was so lovingly called. We have DJI Pocket 3 Osmos sitting here for every angle of the players. And then we have a single webcam here for the actual DM spot. And then down here we have the key lights, the Elgato key lights, to kind of uplight them. And we have a nano one for the host, for the DM to kind of go over his DM screen. If you look above us, we have all the studio lighting, 2 of the omnidirectionals, and then 2 of the directionals to get all the downlight possible. Just all the light. It was a lot more dingier and dark in here to kind of go with the set. But we decided to light everything up and then kind of schmiggle it in post. In case you guys are wondering, these are all connected through USB into a hub. Get over here. Just shot. Into a hub. And then this is just for charging all the tablets that we had all the users using D&D Beyond on. But all the cameras are going through this hub and then through a fiber optic cable along the floor. And then through the set to the actual video village on the other side of the wall. Let's go visit that now. And I'm running. Roger's gonna trip on a cable. I just feel it. I know it. Here we are at the video village. So all the fiber optic feed runs into a computer down there, and then runs into an OBS feed over here as just a webcam. And then we have controller to control the pan, tilt, zoom of the actual cameras themselves. I have lighting controls over here for all those lightings, and then transitions, so the transition between map and not so map. And I just sit here forever. And then over here, we have the soundboard that connects all of their lapel microphones together to record everyone's voice at the same time, but still allow those yahoos to get up and walk around and do their acrobatics and whatnot and still be able to hear them. Then everything is recorded into a NAS. There's about 21 terabytes worth of hard drive space on that. And that's it. It's pretty simple and straightforward to explain that. Roger, did I miss anything?
As far as your initial planning to actualization of it.
Yeah. We had converter boxes that took the webcam signal from the cameras to Ethernet through PoE and then into an NDI standard. I don't know if you know what that means.
Of course, I know what it
You know, of course, you know what that means. Yeah. It's a network standard for cameras interactions. Anyways, the adapters were kind of less than stellar. The firmware needs a lot of love, and I don't think the software's quite there yet. And it kept given us weird glitches, and the encoder was having issues. So we kind of nixed that and just kind of go over USB. That did mean we had to bring down the 4K resolution to 1080p on a few of the cameras just to kind of get that signal across. But it worked. It worked beautifully. We're not only filming like this main screen, but we're also recording each of the individual cameras as their separate files. So it's a lot of data. One session, I think took like 300 gigs. So it's not crazy, but it's also not small. Yeah, it's about 300 gigs per session, give or take. So it's a lot of footage. I'm glad we have a lot of storage. We won't run out. It's so nice. I mean, there's terabytes. It's great. think so. I think it was it. The technology. It's very very simple but complex. I'm having to kind of live adjust their audio as they're performing, as they're rustling, as they're getting too loud, and compensating for that, and adjusting frequencies and all that, while things are also recording. And then occasionally, when they reference the map, I bring up the map for their D&D sessions. That's our program where you can see how everything looks for the actual production.
And could we get a look at what the raw, like the individual camera feed that you're recording
Sure.
looks like?
I mean, yeah. So, like I have folders for each day we're filming, and then inside those folders, we also have, like, here's the DM cam. And that's just a raw of the actual camera recording.
So there's a lot more information without the overlay.
Yeah, it's just the raw camera feed, so that we can do things like make clips and stuff and not have to worry about any of the fancy labels or anything on top of it. And then I'll give them that, but with green screens replacing all of the camera feeds so that they can superimpose stuff if they want to after the fact, or like, I need to replace this shot with this shot, or what have you. Or like when we're chopping them up for vertical, we can still keep the same frames and everything, so it has the same look and feel to it. We'll see what they do once we get it edited. We're just getting them all the footage they need, and then going from there. Anything else I missed? What other questions you got? Get crazy with it.
Well, you and I have worked together before with things, and normally by the time I come to you, everything's working. So this was my first experience, kind of seeing that a lot of it's figuring out the way it's not going to work over and over again.
Yeah.
But you never seem to be bothered by that, or you said your favorite part of it is figuring out the puzzle.
Yeah, that's the puzzle. That's the favorite. And then I sit there and actually run that. I'm like, yeah, okay, great. But like the first part, I'm like, all right, how do we fix this? I got a piece of string and a kettle. How do I do a production out of this, and making that happen? And I think we did that pretty well. We went through 2 computers and a half a dozen failed plans, but we finally got there in the end.
Was there any point where you were like, uh-oh?
It was probably, we were needing like USB A to C cameras, and there's a snowstorm outside. Can't really get to a store. That was kind of like I don't know, but storm went away and we were able to actually get out, so that was fine. It was Mother's Nature's still hard to beat. That's the long and short of it.
What's been your favorite part of the project?
Oh, just filming, the interaction, and they've been usually on productions. You want to stay dead silent while you're filming. The talent's on set; it's their time. For this one, they've been encouraging us to ham it up, because we'll bust out laughing all the time, and then they'll comment on it, and they say it's a positive reinforcement for them. So it's like, fine, I will laugh at everything. I will interact with them while we're filming, which just feels like a big no-no in my brain. Like, all productions is like, you shouldn't do that. You should just let the talent do the talent. But no, them including us in the shenanigans has been really fun. I'm hoping that a lot of that gets cut into like a clip show or something like that, like a behind the scenes bloopers. That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't want a blooper reel of this whole thing. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. What's your favorite part?
I think for me, it is seeing like all the ways it didn't work to get to the ways that it worked, just because that's the part I hadn't seen before.
Oh, yeah.
And it made me super anxious. I was so...
You were having fun?
No, I was
You see,
nails the whole time.
You're panicking for me, which was funny. I was like, oh, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
So, yeah.
What do I know? It has to happen. Like, all these people got here. It's good. There isn't a scenario where it doesn't happen. It has to happen, regardless.
I love that. For my head, there's like 1,000 scenarios where it's not happening. So
No, I mean, like, the people are already here. The show has to go on.
such a better
It's just like, I can't not do it. If the building exploded, then we're like, you know what, whatever. But short of that happening, it's gonna happen.
Well, and that's why you're everyone's favorite IT.
That's right. That's everyone's favorite IT guy. So if you guys need help with your technology, with your business, your cybersecurity, or your production, if you really want some production help, we can do that. It's not usually what we do, but we can do that. you just let us know. Thanks, Roger. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Andrew.